Okay, so I thought I'd take a few minutes to talk about ayahuasca, yahe, the sacred medicine plant from the jungle in South America. I've been working with ayahuasca for a number of years now. I'd say maybe 4 years. Maybe done it, participated 30 plus times. So it's a lot in some people's eyes, and that's nothing in other circles. And I wanted to just speak to this because so many people ask me, well, what's this like? What's ayahuasca like? And how's it actually helping you in your life? And it's a tricky question to answer for me because the number one challenge with this plant medicine spirit is integration. That I and many others in my experience struggle with the integration. So ayahuasca is like a window into truth and reality that's shocking, confronting, beautiful, painful. And she has shown me so many layers of myself and my shadow, my light, my dark, and it can be overwhelming. It can be just right. It can be like a freight train coming at me, and it can be perfectly paced into this beautiful little delivery. It really depends on probably where I'm at that particular day. And integration for me is challenging. And it's not a good enough reason for me not to do it, not to continue to do it. But where the rubber meets the road for me is in my day-to-day life. How does this apply now? What am I getting now? How can I use this for my benefit, my family's benefit, and the people I work with, their benefit? And I think Westerners, North American Westerners, our cultural ego and our cultural nervous system is pretty jacked up. Whereas I imagine in South America, it's less so, particularly if you're living in the jungle and life is fairly straightforward and simple to a certain degree. At least was that way. Probably getting a lot more complicated with the rainforests being cut down and just our culture invading theirs on a subtle level. So I think there's so much, as I've talked to a lot of people about this, and there's, my friend Chris put it this way, that our lineage work, we have so much baggage from our own families and their families in a way that maybe South American folks don't have, at least to the same degree. Anyway, we're working with a lot. And so in the jungle, they do medicine, and they just do a lot of medicine. And if you're struggling, you do more medicine, or you just go on with your life, and you go deal with it in this sort of traditional way, whatever that is. Up here, it's like, man, I need psychotherapy, coaching, I need a group, I need time in nature, I need to do more ceremonies so I can get more integration from this. Anyway, it seems to me that it's pretty challenging. So what I know about people who drink this plant medicine is they're courageous people. They are people willing, man, to go into the belly of the whale and face terror, pain, shame, hatred, humiliation, guilt, as well as the opposite of all of those, the light, the love, the extraordinary bliss, the brilliance that who we really are at our fundamental nature. And it requires a lot of courage. It's not for everybody, man. This is work. Who wants to seriously go to a ceremony starting at 9 or 10 o'clock at night, stay up all night long? If you're a sleep-deprived parent like me, it's kind of crazy. Stay up all night long and face myself and my shit and my pain and my light. It is work, man. Blood, sweat, and tears. So to the folks out there doing this, I just have the utmost respect for you. And, wow, deep bow, courage to you. And I think we could use some help somehow integrating our experience collectively, psychologically, And maybe I'm too much of a group process kind of guy where that really helps me. And for, some shamans might just roll their eyes and be like, yeah, let's talk about it? What's there to talk about? And I think that, again, I can benefit from that perspective too. And I'm just in the question of how can I continue to integrate my experience more effectively. And again, a lot of my fellow brothers and sisters that drink this medicine seem to struggle with the same thing, or at least some of them do with the integration. So if you have thoughts, leave them below in terms of this integration piece. What can we do given who we are in this time, in this day, and how we work to integrate our experience more fully? Love to hear from you.